Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another up-potting plant chore video. I have several things to get done, so I made a list this time so that I might have to do it in two parts because I don't want the video to be terribly long. But there's some things that just needs to happen. So we're going to get started, but first let me welcome all of my first-time viewers. Thank you for clicking on my video. If you like all things planty, I'm your girl. Yeah, and so for those returning subscribers, you know I always appreciate you guys for always coming back and supporting me. Maybe new clicker, you'll be one of those that will subscribe at the end of this video and give it a thumbs up, and also maybe even make a comment. So let's just get started. So as you can see, this is a propagation of my Scindapsus exotica is what I was told. It was sold as a Scindapsus exotica, but I've been recently told that that's not what this is. That is some other name. But whatever it is, I think I did a video where I said I just called her beautiful. So this is the first thing that we're going to up pot, and you might be able to see the roots. I love the clear orchid pots for this specific reason, but you can see those roots, like it is going bonkers in there. And I recently up potted this guy. So it was a little thing. I did some cuttings. I gave my sister some and a friend some, and it seems like the more I cut this guy, the more she grows. So the mother plant is directly behind me. If you can see, that's the mother plant there, which is going really crazy. But I love this plant, so I don't mind having two of them. Some things I'm getting to the place that I don't want two of, but this is one that I welcome two plants. Now, if it continues and I have to prop her again, I will give that away. But for now, we're going to just up pot her. Just getting my little tray here so I can dump this pond out. Took to the pond very well. So let me try to get the plant. Oh, goodness, I don't want to break anything. So, whoa, there we go. So, let me just show you guys, since I got her out now, the roots. You can see the roots on this guy. And some of the root, I'm going to clip those little rotting roots. But when I first started using pond, I would get this mesh. Nobody told me to do that. That was just something I did for the type of pots that I use. But now it's all grown into this plant, and there's no way to get this out unless I destroy the plant. So onward and upward. So here's her new pot. Yeah, and I am going to, well, actually I don't have to put leca in this one. Sometimes I have holes in the bottom that I put leca in the bottom. Then we just sit her over in there like so. She'll be out of this pot soon. Wow. I don't want to go too big though, so I'm going to just stay right here. Maybe she'll make it till next summer. Wishful thinking. And I'm just going to backfill. All right. I could put this one on a plank as well. I don't have a plank for her. That's why. She is just growing at her own. I could put a trellis or something in there, I guess. But really, I'm just going to let her. I think I'm going to corral her a little bit just for aesthetic purposes. All right, well, that's her. That's the best I can do with this guy. She's still trailing a little, and I love the trails, actually. I really do. I'm thinking, let's just see what I can, let's see if I can undo any of this and see if anything can be put up on a pole. What I think I want to at least do, even if I don't put her on a pole, I just want to use these little clips to kind of secure the plant a little bit better into the So I'm going to try this trellis. That's the best I can. I can't really get that in there. Okay, there. Let's try this. This will give me something to. Where's my Velcro? Yeah, this might work for us. Okay, we'll try this for a little bit. We'll let, oh, off of the leaf there. We'll let this one just continue to trail down, and everybody else will okay, cool. And then this one. Okay. All right, well, I think that's all the, that looks a lot better to me. Leave that trailing. At least I corralled her a little bit there, and she'll have a little room to stretch out. So yeah, these pins didn't really help. Maybe now they will, because there we go. Okay, so one down. We'll set this one off to the side. Okay, the next plant so the next plant is my, this is my Sport. I never can pronounce this plant. I never can. But I propagated this plant because it got really long and leggy. It has some mature leaves. Look at them. They're sun stressed. Isn't that beautiful? And I had propagated it, and so I have this little guy here. So I thought that today I would combine the two plants together. Wow. Look at those roots. I'd say she's ready to be potted up. So we're going to use a leca. I don't know what she was in before, but this one's in leca, so we'll go with the leca. And I don't think I really need to disturb this. I may have to. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, all right, well, I did break it down some. Got little Roxy trying to come in or let me know if she needs to go out. Not real sure. Now, I said I was going to combine those two, but I don't know. Maybe not. All right, she's a little wonky, but she's full, and she's in the semi-hydro. So, yeah. All right. All right, well, we'll see. That's what she looks like. We'll see how this goes. This one, split leaf, lots of roots, just was a dud. This one, I think I'm going to propagate again, and maybe not that one, this one. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, now the next plant, so this plant, this is my Rhaphidophora decursiva, and it's so interesting, guys. So I propagated this guy. I air layered her first, and then I just wanted the roots to get acclimated, so I put them in water and just let them sit in water so some new roots would come in, continue to come in. I had the intent to still try to pick off this moss, but that's more trouble than it's worth, I think. So what I want to do with this guy is go ahead and add her back to the mother plant. But since I propagated her, let's get the mother plant. This is the mother plant. And since I propagated her, let's refocus. So I propagated this guy, but since I propagated her, I have one, oh wow, I didn't even see these back here. Well, these are 3 new leaves, but 1, 2, 3 new growth points on this guy. My goal is to, this is a trailing plant that trails along the soil, but my goal is to just make room in the front part of this plant for the other part of the plant. That's my goal. So let's see how successful I will be. I think, see, there are roots there. All right, so let me see how much of this I can get off. I changed my camera setting around setup, and now I don't know if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing because I'm so much closer. But oh wow, there's another growth point even on there. Okay, so what I want to do is wow. Okay, I was going to just put it in there like that, but I think let's clean our shears. Okay, so I think the roots are here, so I think I'm going to cut this down like so. That'll put it closer in there. So let's check all of them. Okay, so this one, yeah, this one really could stand to, I'll leave that one out. This one, all of the roots are at the bottom, so we're just gonna go with leaving it as is. Same with this one. Yeah. So we'll sort of like that. I do want to cut this some, though there's nothing there. Okay. I do. Okay. And then this one. I could try. She has roots down there. Let's just go for it. And then this one definitely needs to be cut. You see, this one, all of the roots are at the top, and I have that node at the bottom, but I could probably wet stick it. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to cut right below. Let me just show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm just going to cut, get the roots out of the way, and I'm just going to cut it about like so. And take the rooted part and like that. And then this one, she doesn't have any roots. Well, she has one. Okay. I think we're going to go with this, kind of like this. And then okay, we'll see how this works out. I do have another larger pot, but I think this is okay. I like that actually. So I just added that back in, and I had this little sphagnum moss here It's not really doing anything, so we'll just take that off. Well, maybe, oh, okay. Okay, maybe it did something, but we'll cover these roots up here. And there we go. We'll just cover those little advantageous roots up there. She still has the potential to crawl. I could cut this off, but I'm going to leave her. And when we get ready to propagate again, I'll up pot this guy. But yeah, so that's her. So we'll put her back in her spot. I like it. I like it. This is really, oh, I don't know. I've had this plant for over a year. It says I got it on March of 2021. And I up potted her in April. So what I was looking at was this, and I put that moss there because I wanted to cut this part because it's getting too tall for one thing, and I don't want it to get really leggy, but I'm going to leave it since it has those new growth points there. Okay, so I did end up with two wet stick. This one has a node and a area root and a node, and so does this one. So I will put these in some water and try and see if anything comes of them, and then I'll let you guys know. I'm just going to put it back into the same water that it was in before. So I've done 3 of the things that I had on this list. Okay, guys. Whew. Well, that concludes this video, this plant care video for today. I have quite a bit of footage I've got to edit now. I had so much to get done, and I still have a list for another day. But thank you so much for making it to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment at the bottom, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.